The Butler women's basketball team has just one win on the year going to the final 3 games of the regular season. Despite their 1-15 record, Butler has shown glimpses of potential, including an impressive second-half effort in a loss to Villanova last week. Head coach Kurt Godlevske is hopeful the team will be able to carry their second-half performance from Villanova into the remaining games.
It was a nice stretch of minutes where we actually had carryover from what we do in practice into games, and I think that's why we had the point production that we had. That's why we got the defensive stops that we had. And, that's why, we outscore a team that's got a very good chance of going to the NCAA tournament by 15.
Injuries and COVID have hurt the Bulldogs greatly this season. According to Godlevske, it is not uncommon for the team to have just 6 active players for a practice. A grueling 8-game stretch in 17 days can be attributed to the injuries, but Godlevske partially blames himself.
Looking back, I would have done a lot shorter practices with a much higher intensity during those practices. So I think I created a lot of what we're battling now by making sure that we were spending more time on the floor. Yes, getting up shots, and yes, teaching and learning, but we were not learning the pace and the intensity that you have to do those at.
With several high-minute players dealing with injuries throughout the season, underclassmen have had opportunities to step up and gain valuable experience. In the team's last game against Villanova, Godlevske started freshman Naimir Du and redshirt freshman Tenley Dow.
Being able to have players now with that experience and talking to those young ladies when we get back together in July is going to be, it's hard to put a price tag on that. And it's what we've, really for the last 3 years when we've put together 3 really good seasons, it's really what we hung our hat on, was experienced players that knew what it took to win.
The final 3 games of the regular season will be a challenge for the Bulldogs. Butler hosts Xavier tonight at 6, and then this upcoming Saturday, number 1 UConn comes into town. The Dogs will then travel up to Chicago on March 1st for a top 25 matchup with DePaul before the Big East tournament begins on March 5th. For the Butler Collegian, I'm Eric Young.